girl.
Hi guys.
So today myself and Sasha are going to be having a little chat about common misconceptions that people might have about Salford. So there's been quite a few, so we're just going to get straight into it. The first thing we're going to chat about is the misconception that Salford might be too industrial and there's not really enough green spaces to just like chill with your friends or go for a jog or anything like that. What would you say to that, Sasha?
Well, I thought the exact same thing before I came to Salford. And then I realised as soon as I got here that it was actually quite the opposite. I think the move-in time that you guys will be coming, so that kind of September period, kind of to late November, is just the most stunning time for Salford and especially for Peel Park. And I think if you're moving into Peel Park, which the majority of freshers do, it's just the best place to be. It's so beautiful around there, just to go for jogs, walks, just hang out with your friends. It's just absolutely stunning. But if that isn't really your vibe, then you can definitely go for something like Salford Quays. I personally just love walking around there because it's super trendy, really modern. It's just kind of got like a sleek feel to it. So yeah, that's a really gorgeous place to kind of hang out as well. And then if you kind of want to get outside of Salford a little bit, then obviously Manchester is literally about 10 minutes on the train or the bus away. It's honestly such a good spot for us to be in. You can even walk it as well. I think it probably takes about 20 minutes max if you're speed walking it. So yeah, it's kind of like, I always refer to it as being the best of both worlds because it's got that, you know, nature aspect of it, kind of the greenery, but then it's also got the really modern and trendy aspects of the city life that I think everyone kind of craves. So yeah, definitely the best of both worlds.
Yeah, and I suppose, like, you know, you're mentioning so many places there, and Salford's such a big city, which would lead people, you know, to the belief or the perception that big city life could be kind of unsafe. Like, do you feel safe when you're in Salford?
Yeah, I definitely do, especially in my first year. The good news is with kind of Peel Park, John Lester and Eddie Coleman is that we've got 24-hour security on at all times. And me and Meg were saying before that we just love the security there. They're so friendly, they're so chatty, they're so gorgeous. They make you feel really at home and really safe and comfortable. And I think that just kind of the majority of accommodation nowadays has security. I know that I'm in my second year now and I've been living in this flat for a few months and we've got 24-hour security. So yeah, it's a really nice and safe place and I've never once felt like uncomfortable at all.
And then I suppose another thing that I'd like to touch on that people were kind of thinking as well is conceptions or misconceptions even based around mental health services and wellbeing services within the university. You know, before you come to uni, you wouldn't really see or read much about the services that are available for students once they get there. And I know I definitely don't remember reading before arriving at Salford about wellbeing services or things that were there to support us in our mental health or with our workload or anything like that. So what would you say to somebody who's maybe unsure of what's there to support students?
Yeah, I want to make it really clear that it's completely normal for you to be worrying about making that first step and coming to university. It's a huge change and it's completely normal. I remember having like little panics about it before I got here and you know, there was no need to because Salford just really do have such a great support team for us. Ask Us is our university's wellbeing team and I think they're located in the student union. So anything that you have issues with, whether it be, you know, mental health or technical difficulties with your laptop, you know, if you're struggling with your finances, there will always be someone there to talk to you because they're such a lovely and caring team and they're available all the time. So don't worry if it's like the middle of the night and you're panicking because you can definitely reach out to someone and they're super helpful. So do not worry in the slightest about that at all.
Yeah, and you know, like we can even drop the link to Ask Us underneath this video as well so you can take a look at the page and how you can get in contact with them and stuff like that as well.
Absolutely. So I knew that there was a misconception about sort of after university and finding a job in that sense. So what would you say for people wondering whether or not Salford University would help you once you've graduated? What would you kind of say in those aspects, Meg?
Well, I suppose like naturally you would kind of think, you know, first off, once I graduate and that's it, like, you know, it's up to myself then. But that's not even actually true really, because there is still lots of help there for us. Like you can sign up to Advantage. I know I'm signed up to Advantage, and so is Sasha, and most of my friends on my course are too. So if you sign up to Advantage, it's basically a system that curates jobs for you to your email. More or less every single day of the week we get emails from Advantage with, you know, work experience, placement opportunities, part-time jobs, full-time jobs, and you can apply for any of them, you know, as many or as little as you'd like. So if you're coming up to like your graduation like myself, those emails are still coming through every single day, so you can just keep applying, and you know, through the summer you'll still be getting them as well. So I would say the uni is very helpful in that way, that once you're finishing up, you know, they don't just say, okay, talk to you later. Like you're still getting those job opportunities being sent to you all the time. So then, like, outside of, you know, going to your classes, hanging out in your accommodation, outside of the whole university life, what else would you say there is to do around Salford? Because I know myself and a couple of my friends were of the opinion, you know, once you come to Salford, there's not much to do outside of university itself, like activity wise. And what would you say there is like in the city? Do you agree with that misconception, or?
Well, it's easy to believe that misconception, but it's just funny how like wrong it is. I remember like coming to Salford and kind of discovering some of the crazy activities that we have to offer here. I think about a 10-minute walk from where I am now is the Greystone Action Sports Centre. And in there, it's pretty wicked. You can go like skiing, snowboarding, BMXing, all that cool stuff that I'm too terrified to do. But it's wicked, honestly. Me and Meg talk about it all the time. We love it.
I still haven't been either. Like a couple of my friends go skiing there, and I've seen videos of them, like, you know, just chilling, gliding down the slopes, and I'm like, that's so mad that that's in Salford. So yeah, like there are genuinely like a lot of activities to get involved in if you're looking, you know. And then if you're more of a chill person, you'd rather just go to cafes or bars or things like that, there's obviously tons of them in Salford and Manchester as well.
Yeah, that's definitely a bit more me, I think.
If there's something that you might have been thinking yourself and you know you haven't heard an answer to in this video, you can just drop us a DM even on Instagram or over at Salford Uni on Twitter, and one of us on the social media team will get back to you there with any information that you're looking for too. So don't be shy, contact us if you do want to chat about anything, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So if you've watched this video, thank you so much. I hope you've gained something from it, and we'll chat to you soon.
Thanks everyone, bye.